The short answer is no, but the long answer is what I'm answering in my podcast, Overthinking Everything, Deconstructing a Culture of Cultism. Tonight's episode is the morality of the minimum wage. What I'm doing is deconstructing some of the false ideas I've seen on social media regarding this one issue. This is an issue of human worth in the workforce that I believe is at the foundation of progressivism, and always has been, really. And the next episode, coming up a week from today, will be an episode called Labor Pains, talking about the American workforce and how we're unrepresented in Washington. So I don't believe that as far as people who identify as progressive, I don't believe we've got as many that we need for a third party. But the claim that I make is that most Americans are progressive, on the left anyway. But I really would argue that if you broke down conservatives enough, they too would admit that they would like to see us get to certain places. A lot of the argument used to be about how we got there. And progressives have allowed themselves to be pushed into a corner and to be gaslit and to be convinced that all of our ideas, our candidates, and all of that is just fantasy hogwash. Well, you know what fantasy hogwash is? Fantasy hogwash is expecting capitalism to run amok to keep going. Capitalism, in it well regulated, only has a lifespan of about 100 years. So unregulated, as we've seen, we're going to crash. There are things like environmental things, the fuel, energy. I'm not. We are nearing a tipping point in so many areas, economically as well. And I don't believe that we can go back to a new normal after the COVID pandemic. The paradigm is shifting. And those Democrats who are in the middle, the centrist moderates who want to appeal to those people still on the fence of fascism, those, kind of Republican moderates who might come to be our friends. Please come be one of us, please, please. We don't need them. We need to look and appeal to the left, right? But we can't appeal to the left from moderate conservative center. We have to, as progressives, drive those conservative Democrats in with us, into us. We are the winning ideology. We have been throughout history. Progressivism is why we have everything we have, and we can no longer be gaslit that the ideas don't work. Their ideas are the ones that lose. Roe v. Wade, for Christ's sake.